Hello, welcome back to the mat. Today we have our first Pilates Strong session. So this one is a little bit slower and a little bit heavier than our first Pilates session. So today I have my heavy dumbbells and my light dumbbells. I have 5 kilos and 2 kilos, but you can pick whatever weight you would like to use. For our heavies, I would say 4 kilos and up. For our light, 3 kilo and under. So let's get started. We'll have a lie down on the mat and we'll just land in the room on our mat like we do for every session, just to give ourselves a moment to channel into what we're about to do. Your legs can be however is comfortable for you. Maybe they're bent, maybe you prefer a butterfly position, maybe I'll go for that today. Hands can be wherever is comfortable. Just taking a moment to close down your eyes, soften your gaze. And as you exhale, just release any unnecessary tension, any unnecessary thought patterns, any expectations, any worries. Just allow yourself the next 30 minutes for you. Maybe you'd like to take a moment just to see how you've arrived today, noticing how your physical body feels. Maybe it's a little bit sore, a little bit tender. Maybe you're feeling super energized today. Remembering that there's no right answer and you don't need to make up a reason why you feel a certain way. And in a moment, we'll take a couple of big breaths together. And as we exhale, I really encourage you to let that excess tension, unnecessary tension go from your body. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, gently releasing all the air. Let's take a big inhale in through your nose. Open your mouth, letting it go. 2 more, just like that. Big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Last one, big inhale. Open your mouth and let it go. Coming back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Just remembering that throughout our Pilates classes, we inhale in through the nose and exhale through the mouth like we're blowing out of a straw. Let's bend the knees so the soles of the feet are on the floor and bring the hands to the hip bones. We'll just walk the fingers in a couple of steps to feel that nice squishy muscle underneath the fingers. Let's remind ourselves of how to activate through the core by drawing the belly button in and up. And the ribs draw down towards your ribs. So you should feel that muscle underneath your fingers activate. We want to think of keeping that nice and strong throughout our class this morning. Let's find some gentle pelvic tilt. So exhale as you imprint the base of your spine into the mat and inhale to lift it up. Exhale to press into the mat, inhale to lift it up. Good. Keep this going with your breath. Just noticing the difference between those 2 positions. And over the next 10 seconds, we'll make our way to our neutral spine. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's bring the hands nice and wide. Knock the knees side to side. Windshield wipers. Letting go of any tension through the lower body. Maybe finding a nice juicy stretch through the spine here. Trying to see my notes over there. I have a memory of a goldfish today. Last 2. And on your next exhale, we'll come back to neutral. Let's hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a big cuddle. Hold behind the knees and we'll just gently rock up and down the spine. Rocking back, rocking forward. Rocking back, rocking forward. Finding that nice massage up and down your back. We'll do 2 more like this. And on your next one, we'll make our way all the way over to the hands and knees to find a 4-point kneeling. Just checking in with your alignment, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Let's find some cat-cows. Drop the belly, open out the chest, look to the sky. And exhale to round out through your spine. Look to your belly button. Inhale to drop your belly, open out your chest, look to the sky. Exhale to round out through your spine. Good. Keep this going with your breath. And as always, you're welcome to explore some intuitive movement, bringing the chest all the way down and around, maybe wagging your tail, rocking the weight forward, back, whatever feels nice in your body. Remember, it's called intuitive moves for a reason. If there's another variation of any of the exercises we do today or in any class, you're welcome to find them if they feel better in your body. Let's do 2 more here. And last one, we'll make our way back to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and we'll press back to a froggy, like we're doing child's pose with the knees hovering, and then press into a high plank position. Pressing all the way back to froggy. Exhale to press back. Let's do 5 of these. 5. Good. 4, draw the belly button in, squeeze through the butt cheeks. 3, maybe the knees are popping and cracking. 2, last one. And gently release the knees down to the ground. Let's spin around, back onto our butts. Hands reach for the knees. Take a big inhale to prepare. And exhale, peel the head and shoulders off for our ab preparation. Lifting up and lowering down. Lift up and lower down. Good. As we lift up, we're drawing the ribs closer down towards the hips. As we lower down, we relax down, but try to keep the belly button in. Let's try and stay active through the core the entire time. We're only here for another 15 seconds. Go, get control of that breath now so we can take it with us through the rest of our session today. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax down to the mat. Legs come to a tabletop position. Knees are over hips. Arms reach by your side. Take a big inhale. Exhale to peel your head and shoulders off. Let's rock side to side. Similar to what we did at the beginning of the week for our ankle taps, but this time we're in a tabletop position. Reaching side to side. Side to side. Good. Keep it going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to neutral. Relax your head down. Hands go by your side. Inhale to lengthen one leg away. Exhale to come back to center. Keep alternating sides here. You can press into the palms for a little bit of stability and really working on drawing the belly button in and not arching through the lower back. So we shouldn't feel the pelvis move each time we extend our legs away. Let's stay here for 8, 7, good, 6, beautiful control, 5, 4, are you still breathing? 3, 2, and 1. Let's up the ante. Let's peel the head and shoulders off, extend arms and legs away. Exhale to come back. Inhale to lengthen away. Exhale to come back. We're still keeping the pelvis nice and still, so we shouldn't feel that lower back arch at all. Keep the belly button in. Really nice work. We only have a couple more reps, 20 seconds. Maybe you lift a little bit higher into that crunch as we lift up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into the chest. Let's find that rock and roll up and down the spine again. Each time you come up, maybe you get a little bit more momentum. Maybe you can press up onto your feet using your hands. Rock it back. Rock it up, rock it back. Maybe you can get rid of those hands. Remember, it doesn't matter if you can't. Just having a little bit of fun as we warm up through the body. Let's do 2 more, just like that. And last one. Let's hold this next squat. Use your hands if you need to. Arms reach out long. We stand up, we sit down. Good. Just some air squats. Down and up. Use the breath. Really nice. Try to get hang of that breath now. So as we start to add some weight, we're feeling nice and strong and nice and in control. Let's stay here for another 15 seconds. Beautiful. Another couple of reps. Let's do 1 more. And then stand tall, shake out those legs. Let's find some heavy dumbbells here. We're going to bring them up to the shoulders, resting one edge of the dumbbell on the shoulders. Elbows are lifting high, so we're not collapsing forward. Feet are just outside shoulder width apart. We squat down and we squat up. We stand up. We squat down. We stand up. Good. Try to get those hips a little bit lower than parallel. So we go all the way down. Exhale to drive up. Yes, nice. Down. and up. Beautiful. Keep it going all the way down, all the way up. Maybe you can sink a little bit lower. Be mindful that we're not sticking the lower back out, so we're lengthening the tailbone down towards the ground. 20 seconds here. Nice and controlled, beautiful. That's it, use that breath. Maybe the legs are starting to catch on fire. Let's do 2 more reps. Last one. We'll hold this next one up. Drop 1 dumbbell to the ground. Feet are nice and wide. We have a single arm snatch. So we're in a sumo stance, knees and toes face the same direction. Reach down with one hand. Lift it to your shoulder, up over your head. Back to your shoulder, back down to the ground. Dumbbell to shoulder, lift it up, back down. Dumbbell goes down, good. Shoulder, press, shoulder, down. If that feels okay, remembering you have the option to keep doing this. If you want to spice it up, let's lift it all the way up overhead and back down for our full snatch. All the way up, all the way down, good. Yes, all the way up, all the way down. Looking really good, let's keep it up. We have another 30 seconds. And remembering in this class, we don't need to be moving that fast. Working on that technique rather than speed. Good. We have 20 seconds, so we're almost there. Bend into those knees. Fire through the legs. Imagine that dumbbell is just an accessory of that leg movement. Last 10 seconds. Good. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's keep that dumbbell up over the head. We step back with the right leg and step back up to neutral. All the way back with the right, up to neutral. Good. See if you can keep that dumbbell nice and high. Keep that belly button in. Fight for that balance. Can you tap that back knee on the floor? And then we drive up tall. Good. Really nice. See how straight you can keep that top arm. That's it. 30 seconds. Ooh. Oh yeah. I can feel those legs working away. My shoulder yelling at me. Let's go. We're almost there. 15 seconds. Ooh. Alrighty, last 10. Strong through the core. Don't let that belly go. In. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest. Let's step that right leg back. We'll drop the heel to the ground. Left elbow, left knee. We have a single arm row. Row up and down. Good. Row up and down. If you have a couch or something you would prefer to lean on, you're welcome to do that. And as we row up, you want to think of bringing your wrist to your hip. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to lift it up nice and high. Really nice. Up and down and up and down. Looking really good. Squeeze through those shoulder blades. Remembering you can change your dumbbells at any stage. Maybe that means go heavier if it's feeling easy. Beautiful work. We have another 20 seconds here. Stay strong through the core, strong through the breath. Keep rowing up to the hip. Nearly there. Let's do 2 more reps. Last one. And lower that dumbbell down. We'll come to a kneeling position and we'll find our lighter dumbbells. We'll go for a front raise. So dumbbells by your hips, we lift them up to the front and back to the hips. If you want more, let's come to a kneeling position. Lift up and down. Yes, nice. Nice soft bend in the elbows. Still in control of the breath. And imagine you're lifting your arms out away from you, like you're trying to reach me through the screen. I'm trying to reach you. As if you have Inspector Gadget arms, lifting all the way forward. Just in line with your shoulders, then we come back down. Yes, nice. That's it. Up and down, yeah. We have 30 seconds. Control that breath. Strong through the core. Remember, we don't need to rush it. It doesn't matter if you're going at a different pace to me. Yeah, nice. Almost there. 15 seconds. See if you can go all the way to the end. You can. I believe in you. Last 10. Really nice. You're so close. In 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And relax those dumbbells down. We have a plank pull through. So we'll reach that dumbbell, the heavy dumbbell, to the outside of the mat. We'll press into a high plank position. Shoulders are over wrists. Reach through, grab that dumbbell, place it to the other side. Let's change sides. Reaching through, place it through. Keep alternating here. We always have the option to drop down to the knees. See if you can keep the glutes nice and engaged so we don't have our bum up in the air, but we don't have our bum nice and low either. We're keeping it nice and neutral, so we're squeezing through the core and through the booty. Yeah, nice. That's it. Nice and controlled. If you're on your knees, maybe you lift up to a high plank for our last 15 seconds. That's it. No need to rush. Stay in control of your breath. Nearly there. In 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax the knees down. Let's come back to stand. We'll find those dumbbells again. 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand. Feet shoulder width apart. Let's find those squats. Squat down and up, down and up. Good. Strong through the belly. Sitting down nice and low. See if you can get to parallel or a little bit lower. And if you want more, let's throw those arms up and down. Yeah, up and down. Perfect. For our thrusters, as you come up, keep that belly button engaged. We're down. Yeah, nice. We have 30 seconds here. Use that breath. Yes, nice. Keep it up. 20 seconds. That was the longest 10 seconds of my life. I don't know about you. 15 seconds. Last 10. In 3, 2, 1. Drop 1 dumbbell. Feet nice and wide, dumbbell between your legs. We have our snatches. Left hand to shoulder, up over your head. Shoulder, ground. Shoulder, overhead. Shoulder, ground. Good. Keep it going. If you want to spice it up, let's lift it all the way up, all the way down. Throw it high, throw it low. Up and down and up. Good. Let's go. We have 30 seconds. Up and down. Keep it up. Good. Almost there. 25. Yes, really nice. Let's go for our last 15. Keep that energy up. Keep that breath flowing. 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's bring that dumbbell to the shoulder. We step back.
Sorry, I can't tell what speaker you were referring to.
That's because I'm not talking to you, Siri. Dumbbell overhead. We step back. Oh no, what leg did we do? With the right. And up. That's a lie. We step back with the left. And up. Step back, left. And up. Good. Down. And up. Down. And up. Keep that dumbbell high. Down. And up. Good. Drive through that right leg. Whew. 30 seconds. Can you keep that arm high? 25. All the way. I know. 20 seconds. Let's go. Whew. Last 15. Oh my gosh. In 10. Yeah, good. Whew. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring that dumbbell down. Let's find our bent over row. So our right elbow meets right knee this time, and we row up, left hand, and down. Row up, and down, and up. Remembering we can hold onto a couch, or a bookshelf, or a counter if you prefer. And we're rowing up to the hip, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Good stuff. 30 seconds. Almost there. You're nearly there. Keep it going. Let's go for 20. Our belly button's still in. We're still breathing. We're still determined. All the way to the end. We only have 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. We're going to finish it together. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. Let's bring that dumbbell down. We'll find our way to our knees, and we'll find those lighter dumbbells for our lateral raises, opening out to the side and back down. Out to the side, back down. You're welcome to find a kneeling position. Nice. And up. Really nice. Remember, we have those Inspector Gadget arms. We reach them out nice and long. Yes. Let's go for 30. Good. 30 seconds, not 30 reps. But whatever comes first, right? That's it. We have 15. Hands come in line with your shoulders, no higher. We're almost there for 10. Let's go. Finish it off strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Up and down. Good. Relax it down. Let's find those dumbbells. We have our plank pass-throughs. Option for your low plank, passing it through. Option to find that high plank if you prefer. Passing it all the way through. Maybe a combination of high and low. I'll tell you when we're halfway. We can go high together. What do you reckon? We'll pop up onto our toes in 10 seconds. That's it. Almost there. 3, 2. Can we lift up onto the toes? High plank position, shoulders over wrists. We only have 20 seconds left here. Lifting up and over. Up and over. That's it. Can you keep the hips nice and still? Last 10 seconds. Beautiful. Almost there. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax. Shake out those arms. Come back to your breath. We have a minute squat hold to finish off. If you have a wall, find a wall hold. I don't really have anything, so I'm going to be holding a static hold. But we'll get up and we'll get started in 15 seconds. Either a wall hold or a squat hold in 10. Are we ready? Find your position in 4, 3, 2. Exhale, sink low. Stay low. See if you can keep this depth. Parallel or a little bit lower. If you're on a wall, go a little bit lower. If you're on a wall, or if you're standing, maybe you pulse those knees out. We're already 10 seconds in. If you're standing, maybe you find some crab walks. Gently to the side for 2. Over to the other side for 2. Keep that belly button in. We have 40 seconds left. If you're on a wall, or maybe if you're standing free and you just want to stay still, you're welcome to do that too. 30 seconds left. Yeah. Out. And out. Almost there. 20 seconds. If you're crab walking, we'll make our way back to center. Last 15 seconds, we all pulse. Pulsing down. Pulsing down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand up. Shake those legs out. Feel those thighs squealing at you. Grab a quick drink if you need to, and let's stretch it out. We'll find it in 90-90 with the thighs. Tuck the pelvis under. We're looking to stretch the front of the back leg. So maybe you stay here. If you want more, maybe you reach for that back foot. Again, we tuck the pelvis under. We find a lengthening through that back leg. Control the breath. In through your nose out through your mouth. 3 more breaths here. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Last one, big inhale. And exhale as you gently release your foot if you have hold. Let's come into a half split. So rock the hips back so that your hips are over your back knee. Straighten your front leg. It doesn't matter if there's a bend in it. We reach the fingers forward. Think of bringing your chest to your toes, so nice and long through the spine. Big inhale here. Exhale, maybe you melt a little bit deeper. Really nice. Three more big deep breaths here. Last big inhale. And exhale to gently release into that front leg. Let's change legs. Other leg goes back, opposite leg comes forward. We'll find our quad stretch. So finding a 90-90, hips are over that back knee. If you want to, you stay here. We tuck the pelvis under. If you want more, maybe you reach for that back foot. Hug it in towards your bum. And again, tuck the pelvis under to lengthen through the back leg. Sitting up nice and tall, nice neutral spine. And we're not dumping into the hips here. We're keeping the hips over the back knee. Slow down the breath. 3 breaths here. See if you can slow down the exhale. So if you're inhaling for a count of 3 or 4, exhale for a count of 5 or 6. See if you can get control of that breath. One more big inhale here. And exhale to gently release that back foot if you have hold. We'll straighten the front leg, remembering it doesn't matter if it's bent a little bit. Walk the fingertips forward. Think of bringing the chest towards your toes, and maybe you lower down on your exhale, finding a nice hammy stretch right through the back of that front leg. Keep control of that breath, slowing down the exhales. Last 2 breaths here. One more big inhale. And exhale to bend into your front leg. Let's find a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, and we'll just stretch through the neck. So take the ear over to one side. Think of lengthening the opposite shoulder away from you. Find a nice stretch through the side of the neck here. Once you've found that stretch, maybe you'd like to hold it static. Maybe you'd like to move your chin up and down. Maybe open your mouth, close your mouth, finding any tension in your neck. And then gently coming all the way over to the other side in your own time. Ear to opposite shoulder, the opposite hand extends away, lengthening the shoulder down. Maybe you hold static, maybe you have gentle movements of the chin up and down. Maybe opening and closing the mouth. And gently bring the chin down towards the chest, hands on the back of your head, and gently draw the chin down towards your chest, finding a nice release through the back of your spine. And when you're ready, interlacing your fingers behind your back, puff out your chest, look to the sky. Gently releasing. Let's come to a seated position. We'll take a couple of breaths together, finding a nice comfortable seat. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, gently releasing all the air. Taking a big inhale in through your nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently coming back to the natural rhythm of your breath. When you're ready, gently blinking open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed Pilates Strong. I love this style of class, and I hope you did too. If you have any questions, any comments, please, as always, let me know, and make sure you go and treat yourself to a delicious, high protein meal after this, and I'll see you next time on the mat.